Okay.
Hi, growers. It has been great to hear more of your voices in the chat lately, and we want to encourage everyone to keep sharing with the group.
Amakuru yanyu turamutsa mwese hanyuma tuguma tubatera inkunga canke imbaraga mukomeze noneho gutanga ivyiyumviro byanyu kuri kino kibuga ca WhatsApp.
This year has been very difficult and more difficult in some ways than even in past years.
Hariho ibijya bigorana kandi ntibigoranye ubu ngubu ni kuva na kera.
So today we have a very important message in our video, and we want to make sure that everyone watches till the very end, please.
Uno munsi rero dufise ubutumwa nyamukuru kandi bw'ingirakamaro twifuze ko ari we wese aza kubukurikirana akabwumviriza.
Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we have not been able to meet with you all in person since March because the virus is very contagious.
Kuva iki cyorezo ca corona cadutse kuva mu kwezi kwa gatatu ntabwo turagirirwa amahirwe yo kubonana, kwayo murazi ko ari indwara yandukira.
We miss seeing you and having an opportunity for all of us to share and support one another in person.
Ni ukuri twarabakumbuye kandi twarababuze kugira ngo tubonane turushe guterana inkunga nk'uko bikenewe.
And we hear you when you say that you hope for more connection and unity with one another. We wish for the same thing.
Twaba twifuza yuko umuntu wese abonana na mugenzi we nk'uko bikwiriye, nibyo tubyifuzo byacu.
And we want to gather again in the garden too, but doing so depends on all of us to make sure we are taking all the precautions, like wearing a mask around others, washing our hands, keeping 2 meters apart, sanitizing surfaces and tools, and staying away from people who might be sick.
Turifuza gusubira kubonana cyangwa guhurira ahantu hamwe ariko tukubahiriza ariya mategeko duhabwa n'abaganga. Icya mbere kwambara agapfukamunwa, hanyuma gukaraba amaboko n'isabune ndetse dukoresha isabune iri mu muti, hanyuma noneho tukubahiriza guhagarara umuntu kure na kure kugira ngo noneho ntidushobore kwandukizanya indwara nko mu gihe hoba harimo nk'uburwayi.
The better we are at doing this every time we enter the garden and when we're out of the garden, the sooner we will be able to meet safely in person again.
Atari hamwe twokora uko tukubahiriza ayo mategeko bizodufasha cyane bizodufasha gusubira gukorana mu gihe cya vuba bishobotse.
In the meantime, we would love to hear your suggestions for how we might be able to connect more in ways that keep us all safe.
Atari kubundi bwo niba hari ivyiyumviro bishasha mufise matubwira ukuntu twoza turahura cyangwa twoza turayaga kugira ngo noneho turushize kubandanya dutunganya amagara yacu kuba meza.
We know that waiting is hard, but we care about you and your families and will always tell you the truth based on the science and information available.
Turumva ko bimeze neza ko byari bikwiye ko tubonana ariko ubundi bwo natwe tubafitiye impuhwe yo kubahiriza icyo gihe cy'ikidutse.
What science is telling us now is that COVID-19 is still widespread in Tucson, and numbers are even starting to go up in many places as people become tired of following precautions.
Abashakashatsi rero nibo dukwiye gukurikiza ku byo baba batubariye. Adufasha akarorero abashakashatsi hano batubariye yuko igitigiri kiguma ciyongera mu bice bitandukanye.
COVID-19 is a serious illness, and many people unfortunately have died as a result of becoming infected.
Ubwo rero corona ni indwara ikabije kandi ikomeye kuko hari abishinga ntayo cyangwa hari ubuhamya bugaragaza ko abantu benshi bamaze guhetana nabwo kubera banduzwe.
We know that COVID-19 is spread by close contact with a person who has it, or by touching surfaces that have COVID-19 on them, as well as from a cough or sneeze.
turazi neza yuko korona yandukira ku bantu begeranye canke bakoranyeho canke gukoza amaboko ibiganza ahantu hariho hose hashobora kuba hakozwe n'umuntu ashobora kuba yakoze ku mazuru canke yiyasamuye akabikorera mu kiganza akaca ahita akora aho hantu agasigaho imigero ya korona.
You might remember that common symptoms of COVID-19 include coughing, a fever, and shortness of breath.
Hanyuma mukamenya ibimenyetso bya korona harimo gukorora, harimo kubabara, cyangwa kunanirwa guhema canke no gushuha.
People can have COVID-19 and not have any symptoms at all, but may still be very contagious and able to spread it to others.
Ariko hariho abantu bashobora kubaho batagaragaza ikimenyetso na kimwe cya korona ariko n'ubundi baguma babandanya banduza, biragaragara ko bashobora kubandanya banduza.
Because it will help contribute to keeping the number of infected down, and only once the numbers are significantly down, will IRC allow meeting together in the garden again.
Tubwo rero ntitwashobora kubandanya turwanya icyo cyorezo kikamanuka ibitigiri bikaba bike, IRC izoca itangura kutwemerera ko dushobora gukorana.
Some people are at higher risk of having severe symptoms of COVID-19 because they are over 60 years old or pregnant or recently have had a baby.
Ariko ubundi bwo iki cyorezo cya korona hariho abantu gikarira kuko baba bafite imyaka irengeye 60, kandi canke abamama bakuriwe batwite nabo barashobora gukorerwa n'icyo cyorezo canke bariya bimirije kubyara abana.
Others who may be at higher risk are people who have medical conditions like heart conditions, respiratory conditions, diabetes, high blood pressure, or latent tuberculosis.
Canke bariya abantu baba bafise ubuntu bw'ubugwara bw'intakira, haba harimo diabete, harimo asthma, harimo ndetse ibisukari n'icyo novuga ariya ndwara zidakira ngo bituma noneho ushobora kuba urimo mu bwiba naho ushobora guhitanwa n'iyo ndwara umwanya wose.
But even people who do not have these medical conditions can still become very sick with coronavirus. So it is important that your family is aware how to keep themselves safe.
Ariko n'abantu badafise izo ndwara z'intakira nabo nyene ntiboce basya rwose ngo bashobora kwandura iyo ndwara, bashobora kuyandura. Ikintu kiriho no kurushizaho mwitwararika ibyo mwabwiye byo kugira ngo mubirwanye mukaba.
So taking these precautions again, like regular using hand sanitizer and washing hands, wearing a mask whenever you're around people who do not live in your household, as well as keeping 2 meters distance from people not in your household, and meeting outside whenever possible.
Rero ikintu kiriho mukwiye kwitwararika no kwama mukaraba amaboko misi yose, mukitwararika bya bintu bababariye byo gushobora guhagarara ku metero 2 hagati y'umuntu n'uwundi, na cyane cyane abo mutabana mu nzu.
Though we wish that it was different, this is not a time to gather or visit with others who do not live with you.
Can you repeat that?
Though we wish that it was different, this is not a time to gather or visit with others who do not live in your house.
Muvyo nibagiye muvyo yaraheze hamwe mukaza mukaraba n'isabuni mukoresheje n'iriya sabuni y'umumuti. Hama ikindi naco ngo mwirinde gukorana n'abantu mutabana mu nzu.
Please remember that masks are required by Pima County in all public places, and this includes the garden.
Hanyuma uburongozi bwo ngaha muri Pima ngaha muri Tusoni buvuga yuko umuntu wese atemerewe kuba ari ahantu canke hanze canke ariho hose atambaye agapfukamunwa.
In addition to the precautions that we just mentioned, it is also important to wipe down tools, locks, and handles with sanitizing wipes at the garden, which will be available in the shed later this week.
ya ati ubwo rero ikindi nongera ko ku byo namaze kubabarira ni uko iyo muriko murakoresha ibyo bikoresho biri hariya mu bubiko ni ukugerageza mukabihungura mukoresheje turiya dupapuro turimo umuti nk'uko tugiye kuzotubazanira muri ino minsi ya vuba.
We do want to remind you that there are many creative other ways to connect safely.
Ya ariko ubundi bwo umuntu wese ashobora kwihimbira ibintu cyangwa uburyo bwinshi bwo gushobora kumufasha kurwanya cyangwa kuba mu mutekano atanduye ibyo byorezo.
WhatsApp has a way to do video calls. If you would like to conference as a group, let us know so that we can try to set up a video meeting to see each other's faces.
Ya ariko hari inzira nyinshi niba bishoboka turashobora gukoresha WhatsApp mushatse ko twobonana tukayaga mu buryo bwa video turashobora gukoresha WhatsApp tugahuriraho tukayagiraho mu bishatse.
If you do decide to visit others on your own accord, we strongly encourage that you wear masks, meet outside, keep a distance, and wash your hands before, during, and after the meeting.
Ati ubwo rero ari hamwe bishitse ko uri bugaragare usohoke ugende kubona n'abandi witwararike kwambara agapfukamunwa hanyuma ukarabe amaboko utanguye inama ndetse wongeye unayirangije.
Please do not visit someone who is sick or has been potentially exposed to COVID-19 in the last 2 weeks, as they could still be infectious.
Ntihakagire umuntu n'umwe ugenda gutemberera cyangwa ugenda kubaramira yaba uwurwaye cyangwa uwigeze kuvugwaho iyo ndwara cyangwa uwigeze kuba ayirwaye cyangwa uri we wese.
If you want to support people who are sick, ask them what they need. Maybe you can help them tend to their garden or drop off groceries or food at their door, or call them on the phone or video chat to talk with them.
Ya niba hariho abantu ukeneye gufasha nk'abamaze kwandura icyo cyorezo wagura ibintu washatse kubafashisha ukabishyira nko ku ndimiro cyangwa ukabitwara ku miryango yabo ukabitereraho hama ukabatelefona cyangwa ukabatelefona kuri video ukababarira ati hari ibyo ngiye kuzana gushira ngaho iwawe.
We need each other as much, if not more than ever, but let's be creative in the ways that we show up for one another to make sure that we all get through this in good health.
Ya ubwo rero turifuza ko twabonana umuntu ku wundi ariko reka twige uburyo twashobora kubikoresha bishobora mu kugira ngo bitworohere gushobora kubonana umuntu ku wundi.
And when it is finally safe to do so, we look forward to celebrating with you with song and dance and good food. But for now, let's keep each other safe.
Ya tuba tukorana tukayaga tugasangira ibiryo tugatamba atariko noneho ubu ntibishoboke reka turubandanye muri buno buryo mu buryo bwo kwirinda no kwikingira.